Biden put in the shit for that vaccine passport. So the only way
and Biden can't even remember his speeches right now, man.
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able.
That nigga Biden said, yeah, you know what? Never mind. NBA preseason.
We're ready to get a lot done.
Some white dude he was told to, he's like, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You ain't see that shit?
No, I ain't see that shit. I seen it when he got sleep. I see when he malfunctioned mid sentence. He said, he said, you know what? Never mind.
I had to got the hook with the hot hula.
He said, I'm 97 years old. I tend to forget things.
Yo, that's Stimmy Joe, man. That's
Moneybag Joe.
That's Moneybag Joe, man. Leave that man alone. But you gotta love America because he was like, yeah, we're gonna move forward with the vaccine passport. But he said he wants the private sector to take the lead on it though, because he knows that everybody can go crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about Bama's. You can't go to shows.
How you do a vaccine passport, but you're not giving kids vaccines?
But that's what I'm saying. But now they're doing.
Shit sounds stupid.
That sounds stupid, but they're testing. They're actually testing the Pfizer joint on kids now. It's gonna be different because
you can't test on humans.
That's what they're doing.
I mean, I agree. That's what they're doing. They're just testing on all y'all niggas that got that vaccine. But
yo, I'm a mom fan. I still don't got the Conway, man. I'm living proof, man.
I don't think it'll be like no Conway shit. I just think it'll be like mesothelioma, nigga. In about 5 years from now, niggas will be like, did you take that shot?
5 years.
You may be entitled to compensation,
bruh.
Oh, yeah. you took the what's the powder niggas name? What's the niggas that have the powder? Johnson. You took the Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson.
Oh, nigga, you need to come in here immediately.
And it's official. I got my antibody test back. I am officially have never came in contact with the COVID. I did 4 negative tests. I done went to 3 countries since this shit started.
Whoa.
And I travel every week for work.
All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to go to Atlanta for a week and then take the test.
Go to Atlanta.
I've reduced box eating. I've reduced tongue kissing. And shit's been working well with me. I got a lot of things.
Nigga said,
you know what I'm saying?
I have my negative vaccine. My negative.
I got
test.
4 negative tests and an antibody test negative. So shit,
you foolproof.
That nigga said he.
I don't know.
That nigga said he relaxed on the box eating. Jesus,
bro.
Foolproof.
Hey, that's what that shit be oral. That shit turn into respiratory shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit trickle down in there. That shit trickle down in your neck. Get to the lungs.
What?
Shit different.
Nigga said trickle down to the lungs.
Give him 2 weeks after. Leaving DR though.
I ain't kiss no Jones in the mouth.
Let's have this convo after DR, yo.
Nigga, we did DR right when that shit popped.
But yeah, man, I'm glad you're a mutant and you have antibodies. Salute. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm only quoting what Moneybag Joe said. He said he gonna hit y'all with his vaccine passport. Y'all gonna like it.
Hey, why ain't no footage of Moneybag Joe getting the vaccine?
This footage, she got the first shot.
Who said? Where you seen it at?
Recommended
on the news.
You seen him get the shot?
Yo, CP pull it up on you. You'll be like,
you seen Moneybag Joe get the shot?
I seen him get the shot.
Man, I don't believe it, man. That nigga he malfunctioned already, but hey, look, something ain't right. He was good. That's why he was good before.
Niggas gonna show the nigga taking the vaccine that he tripping up the steps and shit.
Immediately after the nigga said they put liquor in his shot, nigga.
Leave Moneybag Joe alone, though.
They put pure Everclear in that man vaccine shot, man.
Senior, bitch. Yeah, welcome. Let me do my thing. Let me talk my shit. Let me do my dance. Let me talk my shit. What's up? Yeah.
Yo, welcome to the latest episode of Hashtag That's My Best Friend. It's your boy Nick, aka the King NML, back at it again. And I'm joined with my favorite trio. I got my boy Marquise. Marquise, what's up?
Yo, what up?
True.
3 years in, you're
3 year gang. JV, what's good?
Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay.
Motherfucker.
Bubble life, you know, every day.
Bubble life, man. It ain't no more bubble, man. COVID's gone, man. COVID's gone.
I know, right? It seemed like, hey, people out here living, man. It's time to get out the bubble, right?
The bubble's done. It's done data.
Time to get out that bubble, man.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. Summer's here. Go get vaccinated too while you're doing it.
I could have got vaccinated.
I don't think so.
Go ahead and get vaccinated, but we'll move on to that. Marv got him. What's up?
What's good? What's good? We out here. We outside. You feel me? Happy 3rd year anniversary to the gang.
Gang. 3 years in. 3 years in. That's what we're talking about today. If you guys don't know, this is officially our 3-year anniversary of this iteration of That's My Best Friend podcast. So salute to you guys. We've come a long way. I don't even know how many episodes we got in, but shit, we've been doing the damn thing, man. We probably like almost 60 plus episodes now. This has been the most consistent we've been since we started recording, you know what I'm saying? So definitely salute to that. But you know what I'm saying? Like we don't put in work, you know what I'm saying? But it's 3 years deep, man. Like I said, we came from a long way. To give you guys some background to all my listeners. Caffeine, first, everyone, shout out to everyone that's streaming us on Caffeine. We appreciate y'all. Before we get too heavy in the game, make sure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. You subscribe, like, and comment, please, guys. But yeah, this background, even though this is our 3rd year together as a group, you know what I'm saying? Even before this, That's My Best Friend podcast was around, you know what I'm saying? But there was a different host. We did some episodes and then we decided to go to a different route. And, once we went to that different route, that's when that shit popped off. I just had the idea. I'm like, yo, these are my niggas right here. We already have great conversations. We have great chemistry and everything like that. Why not put it on wax? And that's history. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys. We're going to have some crazy ass moments on the show. You know what I'm saying? We've been able to probably reach out and touch people, you know what I'm saying? Break down some knowledge and science.
Somebody.
Just had a good time. Like this is one of my favorite things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like to just sit and kick it with y'all and just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like we're fortunate to share that with other people. We already, when we get together, it's already a movie. But I mean, just to be able to share it to the world. And now more than ever, more and more people are tuning in and seeing what we're talking about. I mean, that's major. So like I said, just cheers to 3 years. Salute to 3 years, 3 more years, you dig? Okay, gang. Shout out to Neff, West Coast Neff. Neff's not with us today, but he was one of the originators, the original antagonists, him and Marquise. Without them, you'd be nothing.
I'm not an antagonist. I am the reasoning in the show.
Nah, I said Neff was the antagonist. He's the original.
Yeah, that nigga's the antagonist.
The original antagonist. But yeah, I was while I was thinking about this and kind of reminiscing about the 3 years. Like I was just going back to that first show we did, the Unstable Creatures, and it's like that's went crazy.
Whoop your kid's ass early on, and you ain't got to wait. That's a fact.
Not even about the whooping ass.
Like, when have you, any of us in here ever had a thought of killing, shooting a whole school up?
Yeah.
Never.
Why?
Because we got our ass whooped.
And you think about what mom's going to do.
Right, mom's is going to beat the shit out of you.
Fuck what everybody else.
You know, capital punishment is a touchy subject to me, yo. Like, just to beat the life out of your kids.
No, it's not beating. It's discipline, not beating the life out of your kid. Because I'm a military kid, so it's different from.
And at a certain level, you're not fast meaning they don't do nothing. So what it comes to is just being mentally. My mom used to do mental things where she knew what I liked. You know what I mean? So she'll take that shit away from me. Like, yo, you want your Super Nintendo? Nigga, that shit's mine, nigga. But they're not being sick. I'm like, damn. But like she didn't, it became it went beyond being physical. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's about like not letting your kids be exposed and saying yes to everything. I think that's what it comes down to.
That too. That was
these kids have got everything all their lives. So when they get that one no, they don't know how to take it.
I think they complement each other, both of those things.
Yo, I got a cousin never got beat in her life. You know what she is? A fucking accountant. The most boringest job.
Why was that so funny?
Yo.
You can say she's a fucking accountant.
Why was that
that's
so
us,
funny?
Though. That's us, yo. Like that's like Neff always had them quotables, man. We always just had the wildest conversations and like shit. Even the shit we was talking about then, we gonna talk about today. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Like, I think my favorite episode still probably was the Dear Summer one. Like I know we talked about that a few episodes ago, but Dear Summer was definitely my favorite one. But like I said, it's been funny, man. Like I said, we about to do some things. Like shout out to the Star Report. You know, we doing collabs with them, doing advertising, so you're gonna see our name out there a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like we just trying to elevate, go to the next step. You dig? So like I said, 3 more years. You never know where we're gonna be at. We might be on a cable show or something. I don't know. I don't want to be on cable. I want to own my own network. I want to be like Issa Rae. Issa Rae got that bag. Y'all seen that joint?
Yeah, she got a joint called Hoorae.
Yeah.
Big bags.
He's an 8-figure
Shout
nigga.
out to her, yo.
Shout out
been
to
a supporter since day one.
Sure. Yes, sir. So yeah, we gonna be the next. We got next. But yeah, 3 years. Like it's so crazy. I feel like 3 years. It's like the time. It don't seem like it was 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Especially I think with the pandemic and everything. I think that kind of like 2020. It counts, but it don't count. You know what I mean? Like it's just like nothing really happened major. So it's like it doesn't feel like, oh man, that was 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I still remember when we was linking up. You know, we had Nat recording. You know what I'm saying? Like we was still doing. We was still doing face to face. Yeah, shout out to Big Nat. But you know what I'm saying? We were doing a face to face joints, and then it's like boom. Next thing you know, we just was on Zoom. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of this shit with the Zoom. Like, so I seen a lot of shows fizzle out. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have nothing to talk about. But I mean, we still each week, you know, we come with something relevant. You know what I'm saying? And we always have something to talk about. So I don't know. I love you guys. I love y'all, man.
I love you, dog.
Love is loud now. Love is loud now.
Yeah, my boy Blue. But nah,
this is technically therapy, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a form of therapy, yo. Because I be having some bullshit be going on. Then I come in here on Mondays, and it's like, all right, I'm good. Get a little bit of sippy.
You feel me?
And then we just enjoy the conversation, man.
Yep.
We're not paying $90 an hour for it.
Hey,
but we hope somebody pays us to hear it.
You dig? You gotta be like,
you son of a bitch.
You gotta be like Kevin Samuels. So Kevin Samuels is like, ma'am. He's like, you said you're an entrepreneur, ma'am. He's like, why did you call in on the show and hijack my show when you could have put in a request for a consultation? He's like, you know what, ma'am? I'm gonna make a lesson out of you.
Right, we're gonna do this tonight.
He ripped her ass a new one. Yo, Ashley be like, I swear, yo, turn this shit off. Like she's like, turn it off. Like her whole movie.
How can you not like that? Yo, his content is unbeatable, man.
Yo,
nobody likes the facts.
He a wild dude.
You can't make up the situations and the stuff that he be talking about, man.
And he
Like,
almost
he's
almost in like
he's growing.
He's almost in like Zen mode while he's doing that shit too.
Yeah, like that man is killing them out here, yo.
Yeah.
Killing them.
All dudes love him. Like I talked to a random dude. They're like, yo, that's the Godfather, yo. That's the guy. I'm like, yo,
the Godfather.
Like it's Kevin Samuels, like the our version of Oprah. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how like all women flock to Oprah and Ellen. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to be? Is he our spokesman, like officially? I mean, we'll see.
He just be spitting them facts that women ignore, yo. Wait
a minute, I thought they got Ellen up out of here, yo.
Man, she always gonna come back.
She don't even have a show no more, right?
Yeah, she got a show.
She still got a show? I thought she was doing like a game show now or some shit.
Nah, she got both, man. That bag got bigger.
Double bags. Ooh. Ugh.
Got a game show?
Bag, when you white, that shit don't matter, yo. When you white, all you gotta do is you gotta put the iPhone press release in the little notes app, and you gotta be like, you know, I'm sorry and I'm ashamed of my ways and I'm no longer that person and I will do better, and then all is well. All is well.
Isn't that how cancel culture go anyway? No matter who it is.
Yeah, to the most part, I think with we're a little bit more harsh on our own people, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Bama, Daniel Caesar. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Caesar. Everybody was in love with Daniel Caesar. They're like, oh man, his music's so dope, and he said that crazy shit, and he told Bama, he was like, yo, I don't even care if y'all listen to my music. What happened? Everybody was like, all right. They're like, bet, say less.
Y'all might kill me for this, but who the fuck is Daniel Caesar, yo?
See? Exactly.
Oh, come on, yo. Y'all know he got canceled before y'all ever met him. Daniel Caesar, he's like I call it like the R&B alternative. Like it's one of them
R&B alternative.
Yeah, they're like weirdo. They're like weirdos and nerds, but they're singing about love shit. I mean, it's just actually dope. I fuck with it a lot, but like, they're not
name
like
a
mainstream. Song. He did a song with her.
You ain't gonna know if you don't already know him. You ain't gonna know.
Yeah, he did a song with her called "Best Part." He did.
I don't listen to nothing on the airwaves.
Nah, this ain't even on airwaves like that. He did a song called Japanese Denim. That's actually my joint right there. He did a bunch.
Japanese Denim.
Yeah, he compared like a girl relationship to some blue jeans. It's actually pretty good. But like I said, he told us he don't care if we listen to his songs, so everybody just stopped listening to him. Like,
if you don't mind me asking, what is his ethnicity?
he's black. He's a black Canadian.
Black Canadian. Oh,
no, I thought he was from Brixton, yo. I thought he was a Brixton nigga.
You thought he was from Brixton? Nah.
Yeah, I thought that nigga was from Brixton.
Brixton. Shouts to Brixton, but we can't. I can't have that. Nah.
I think he's from Canada. He's a Canadian, man. Like them Canadians is weird, yo. Look at Aubrey, yo. Black Canadians is different. It's like it's a different subset of black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to.
Oh no, man! They got hella yardies up there, man. And
that's all I'm saying. Like, shout out to
fucking.
What's it called? Caribana. What's this shit called?
Caribana.
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 Hopefully, I could go back again sometime soon.
Yo, it's coming. You gonna have to get.
Hey, y'all remember we was all supposed to go up there, and niggas was like, "You can't get across the border if you got a DUI." I'm like, what? A DUI? What? I'm not even driving when I get up there.
Yeah, I don't even think that should, like, when I went up there, like they didn't even go that hard. I was expecting all kind of crazy shit from the stories I heard when I went up there. Them niggas is like, "What you here for? Caribana? All right, have a good day."
See, niggas should have still went.
I'm like, yeah. Like, I think when you drive, I got
two of them things. So I don't think they're gonna let me in there.
I think they go hard when you driving in.
They got some fables about what the let through is.
Hey, things will be different. Like I'm telling you, like I watched the news. They said Biden put in the shit for that vaccine passport. So The only way
and
niggas gonna
Biden
get
can't
into
even remember his
Canada.
speeches right now, man. I
Yo.
don't
So
believe
the
that
best
shit.
way to get
Come on,
something
man.
done,
Chill,
if you hold near and dear to you that you
chill, B.
like to be able
That
to.
nigga Biden said, yeah, you know what? Never mind. So NBA
We're ready to get a
preseason.
lot done.
You
And if we
saw
have
the
to, if
clip when
there's
Biden was about to set it on somebody about talk about gun shit, like some white dude he was talking to. He's like, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You ain't see that shit?
No, I ain't see that shit. I seen it when he went to sleep.
Gangster.
I see when he malfunctioned mid sentence. He said, he said, you know what?
Chill.
Never mind.
Got the hooch up with the hot hula.
He said, I'm 97 years old. I tend to forget things.
Yo, that's Stimmy
I
Joe,
think
man.
Biden's a gangster on the low.
That's
Moneybag Joe.
That's Moneybag Joe, man. Leave that man alone. But yeah, he said on the news, he said that and this is crazy. That's why you gotta love America, because it was like he was like, yeah, we're gonna move forward with the vaccine passport, but he said he wants the private sector to take the lead on it though, because he knows that everybody can go crazy. You know, so they're talking about Bama's. You can't go to shows.
How you do a vaccine passport, but you're not giving kids vaccines?
But that's what I'm saying. But now they're doing.
Shit sounds stupid.
That sounds stupid, but they're actually testing the Pfizer joint on kids now. So I'm telling you, 2022 it's going to be different because
you can't test on humans.
That's what they're doing.
I mean, I agree. That's what they're doing. They're just testing on all y'all niggas that got that vaccine. But
yo, I'm a mom fan. I still don't got the Conway, man. I'm living proof, man. No mask, you heard?
I don't think it'll be like no Conway shit. I just think it'll be like mesothelioma, nigga. In about 5 years from now, niggas will be like, did you take that vaccine shot?
5 years.
You may be entitled to compensation.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah. you took the what's the powder niggas name? What's the niggas that have the powder? Johnson. You took the Johnson & Johnson?
Johnson.
Oh, nigga, you need to come in here immediately. We need to see you. We need to see you right now.
I do not subscribe to this anti-vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like I say protect yourself. That'll be my stance. I got vaxxed though. That was my protection. But like I said, protect yourself.
It's official. I got my antibody test back. I am officially have never came in contact with the COVID. I did 4 negative tests. I done went to 3 countries since this shit started.
Whoa.
And I travel every week for work.
All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to go to Atlanta for a week. And then take the test.
Go to Atlanta.
I could do the same thing I did everywhere else. I went to stay in my own world.
Straight man don't
wash
go to
my
Atlanta.
fucking hands. And don't eat no box. And don't kiss no bitches in the mouth.
Sorry.
That's what I've been doing. That's the regimen.
Yo.
Hey yo, you gotta write that list out, yo.
Ain't nobody got time to look at it.
That list gotta hit the internet, yo.
Yo,
you did the most traveling out of everybody. Like that list gotta hit the internet, yo. Hey, CP, we're gonna need that list to hit the internet.
I've reduced box eating. I've reduced tongue kissing, and shit's been working well with me. I got a lot of
nigga said,
you know what I'm saying?
I have my negative vaccine. My negative.
I got
test.
4 negative tests and an antibody test negative. So shit,
you foolproof.
That nigga said he.
I don't know.
That nigga said he relaxed on the box eating. Jesus,
bro,
foolproof.
Hey, that's what that shit be oral. That shit turn into respiratory shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit trickle down in there. That shit trickle down in your neck, get to the lungs.
What?
Shit different.
Nigga said trickle down to the lungs.
Give him 2 weeks after. Leaving DR though.
I ain't kiss no Jones in the mouth.
Let's have this convo after DR, yo.
Nigga, we did DR right when that shit popped.
They're like, Poppy. Be like, you're like, bitch, get away from me.
Yo,
wow, shit. But yeah, man, I'm glad you're a mutant and you have antibodies. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, I'm only quoting what Moneybag Joe said. He said he gonna hit y'all with his vaccine passport. Y'all gonna like it. So we'll see what happens, Joe. We'll see what happens. But man, like, this
hey,
shit is crazy,
why ain't no footage of Moneybag Joe getting the vaccine?
This footage, she got the first shot.
Who said? Where you seen it at?
On the news.
You seen him get the shot?
Yo, CP, pull it up on you. You'll be like,
you seen Moneybag Joe get the shot?
I seen him get the shot.
Man, I don't believe it, man.
On
That nigga
CNN,
he malfunctioned already, but hey, look, something ain't right. He was good.
That's why
he was good before the
niggas gonna show the nigga taking the vaccine that he tripping up the steps and shit.
Immediately after the nigga said they put liquor in his shot, nigga.
Leave Moneybag Joe alone, though.
They put pure Everclear in that man vaccine shot, man.
He done put money in our pocket. He done made the world safer a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
and
good,
he done fell asleep on national TV.
He's good. He's good.
What a guy.
What a guy.
He's good, man. He's about to tackle the shit from the border. I honestly don't understand the situation in the border, to be honest. And I'm not going to try to tell y'all I understand it. All I know is that there's always been people trying to cross the border. So I don't know why they're making it seem like it's always like a huge ordeal. Because I remember when 45 was in office, they was talking about the same thing. So it's like I don't get it. But I guess once he tackles that, then he'll get the police reform. But speaking of police reform, justice for George Floyd, as y'all know, the case started today. I don't know if y'all peeped it, you know what I'm saying? But they finally starting the murder case against the cop that murdered George Floyd in cold blood. The news they had, like, they kept showing the whole shit on the news. So I mean, that joint was kind of messed up. But I mean, it's gonna be real interesting, this court case. Like I've already seen how they're kind of trying to play it. Like, first of all, like, this joint made me, but besides my own issue with the law lately and lawyers, like watching the lawyer for the cop made my skin crawl, man. Like, it's just like, how could you represent someone that you watched on national TV murder somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know the lawyer, like, yo, I don't give a damn.
It's business, brother.
Bro, like, their defense, what they're trying to say is they're going to try to say that the dude applying pressure to his neck is not what killed him. It's the fact that he was high on drugs and it caused him to go into cardiac arrest. So they're trying to say that, you know, he was going to have he would have had a heart attack regardless if he had a knee on his neck or not. And so to me, for him to even come up with that defense is sickening. But I get you, it's business. Because trust me, like I said, I done got hit with the Oski Woski my damn self this week. You know what I'm saying? From the lawyers, but like,
lawyers are some shiesty.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I wanted to be a lawyer when I was younger, yo. Like when I was in high school, I wanted to actually be a lawyer. I'm so glad I didn't do it because I gotta be able to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta like to
yeah. You sleep at night when that 150,000 hits your account.
Shit, yo, the lawyer who's dealing with my situation, she charges $325 an hour.
Ooh. That's what I'm saying.
$325 an hour.
You can't have a moral compass when you're a lawyer for a defendant.
Yeah.
You have to just think about business. You can't. If you're gonna think about something how you personally feel, then you shouldn't be a defense lawyer. It's just automatic.
I couldn't do it. And shout out, I got to give y'all a disclaimer. No, I haven't did no illegal shit. That's why I don't have a lawyer. It's some family shit that only got shit to do with me. But still, like I said, my still just
Why
like
you have to clarify that?
Because you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about like yo, my case. The man was like, damn, yo,
Murder was the case
body.
that they gave me.
They caught a body. They caught a body. You know what I'm saying? Well, he got the RICO. Like I mean, like you know what I'm saying? Like I had to clarify. But yeah, lawyers like this been talking that. DC? Shit, I've been called.
It's a dirty game, man.
I was called the Grail once. You know what I'm saying?
You once was the Grail, so
that once was the Grail.
Yo, people the internet will make one and one. They'll make that shit make sense, yo.
Yep. But yeah, so lawyer, I just said, like I pray that like the prosecution, they do their thing. You know what I'm saying? That justice is served and justice will prevail. Like I tweeted earlier, I said I don't really believe in justice. So I mean, I believe in God having the final say. But I pray for the country. I pray for the city of Minnesota. Everybody, like yo, if they let that cop go, curtains.
Yo, didn't they pay the family already?
Yeah, in a civil suit, they gave him like $20 million.
Yeah, that was them kind of telling the rest of the world like, yo,
that doesn't admit guilt.
Yeah, we're not gonna prosecute this dude. Like he's gonna.
Nah, that doesn't admit guilt though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They paid the family, so now they can not prosecute this dude, and he gonna run free.
And he gonna be free.
They gonna burn, they gonna burn that city down if he go free. Watch, it'll be definitely cool.
Might as well get ready for it.
Oh, shit, I hope not. But yeah,
I think he gonna get some time. I don't think he gonna get a lot of time though.
He ain't gonna get what the crime is worth.
He not on bail. He not out on bail, is he? I mean, on bond, is he?
I'm not sure.
Can you get bond? I don't think you get bond for murder charges.
I'm not even sure, but in my head, they paid the family so they could say, okay, we're not gonna prosecute this dude. Either they're gonna give him a slap on the wrist, or they're gonna give him short time. And
first of all, are they bringing charges against the Asian cop that was there too?
I don't think so.
No, I think they are.
So?
I think they started with his case, and they're just gonna go down the list.
Because if he don't get no real time, then of course the other guys involved, it's just gonna be formalities. They're just gonna be going to court just to say we put them through the system and then let them go too.
No, system ain't shit, man. Like I said, like it's like
we've been to that
law.
Though.
Yeah, nah, the law.
They're not gonna rewrite the law for black people, man.
They ain't never have a lawyer do no work for me, but they got paid though.
They're not gonna rewrite the law for black people, man. The law was written specifically to contain black people or minorities, not black people, minorities. Excuse me.
We gotta be on MLP. We got to ante up in 2021, man, and beyond. I'm trying to get what's mine, like, and by any means necessary. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Then we got those girls that killed that Uber driver in my city last week. Did y'all see that shit? That shit was wild. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like, just the pure like these are 13-year-old girl and a 15-year-old girl. They tased, they pretty much tried to, or they did carjack this dude who was doing Uber. They tased this bammer, drove off in the car while he was like hanging off the door. Car flipped over, dude died, and the only thing that they was concerned about was their phone.
Question for y'all. Respect for the dead. Rest in peace to that Uber driver. Are y'all gonna let a 15-year-old girl take your vehicle when you're at the vehicle? So, all right. So everybody says no, right? Everybody says no, right?
I'm gonna say no, but with an asterisk. Only reason why is we don't know. Like in all, like we built differently, right? Like we are built differently. We're built from a different cloth. I feel like in those situations, everything is situational, and I think that you never know what's going through your mind at that very moment. Like he could have literally been completely shocked that this was even happening, and he just kind of didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was an old cat, man.
Well, no, I'm only saying this because this is my thing. Because the two girls were two little young black girls. So had he hemmed them up and put pressure on them in order to keep them from trying to steal his vehicle, then what conversation would we be having? Would we be having the same conversation? Or would the conversation be a little bit different because an older man was being targeted by two young black females for carjacking and he hemmed them up before they could steal his car? So would the conversation still be the same? Like, oh, they still in the wrong? Or we gonna say what it is. We're gonna call it spade a spade. They fucked up. They was trying to rob this man. And then obviously he lost his life. But how does that look if he hemmed them up and does and diffuses the situation, but he hems them up in order to do that?
So when you say hem them up, like just get the cops involved early. You know
no, fuck that. I'm grabbing you. I'm snatching your ass up, hemming you up, snatching your ass up.
A him and a haw.
Young dumbass out of my car.
I mean, I think that
you might get drugged across the pavement, all type of shit.
I think for me, I think the convo would be the same because even when that chick in Cali,
I don't think that.
Yeah, but look at this almost like the situation. I mean, this is 10 times worse. But when the shorties was in the Uber and they were getting in a fight with the dude, and the girl reached across the seat and snatched the mask off his face. You know what I'm saying? And he did like he threw a bow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still think they were wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though he threw a bow at the joint,
we think they're wrong. We think it's wrong. But I'm talking about like the general consistency.
All I know is like
you have a male who's attempting to dissolve something by using force, but they're women. In this case, they're children. Does this play out the same if he stops them from doing that, but the way he stops them from doing it? Because basically all he was doing was say, this is my car, but this is my car. He didn't touch them, he didn't grab them, he didn't do anything. He just had his hand on the door and they pulled off and then he died. Is the conversation going to be the same if he doesn't allow that to happen and pull their ass out of the car and all type of extra shit?
I mean, well, it's a different story when you got footage, like, so somebody was recording the shit to see exactly what happened. So I don't think it would have been an issue where, you know, people would have said, "Oh, he was beating on women or beating on young females or whatever," because they would have saw what happened in that time frame. Like,
I think it still would have been the same. I mean, I think it would have been worse for him had he lived in this and he did something to diffuse the situation and by using force. I think he would be crucified for that.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think because it was on camera.
Nowadays,
I think because it was on camera, it's clear though.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I can understand if you just heard a word of mouth and somebody just like somebody that was there, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't see footage of it or whatever have you, but the footage shows you what's going on. So like, either way it would have played, people would have seen what happened. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, that's how I look at it. Like, I don't think it would have been, he would have got crucified knowing the fact that we saw the footage of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
I get that, but we seen footage of George Floyd getting killed.
But that's a cop. We talking about a civil situation.
I mean, bro. To me, it's kind of
you can't compare civil. You cannot compare a civil situation to the code of blue, nigga. That's a whole nother.
It's heightened. Yeah, that's heightened. But it's still. My point is that it's on camera and it's being filmed. So whether he diffuse the situation or let it go how he let it go, what happens if he does something to where he uses force and then it's totally different? The outcome is different. Are we going to say that? Do we think that it's going to be like, all right, he was just diffusing the situation and he had to get rough with them in order to do that? I don't think that
with the internet, anything, it can go either way. Some people want to say he might have did too much if he used force, and some people would say, oh, he wasn't doing enough, and that's how he ended up dying. So I mean, that's just the internet, man.
Like two situations I saw that was on camera that I could say that like you could get the same argument. Remember the bus driver? You going to jail now? Nigga uppercutted the female. Then there was another joint where there was a dude on the train. Remember it was the dude with the 8-ball jacket? And he smacked the shit out of what? Yeah. So like they didn't really kind of get, I don't think the public assassinated them for what they did in the situations because the whole situation was filmed. So it was like that's what kind of helped them. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw what exactly happened to lead up to that point. So you know what I mean? I don't think people was like, oh, this is the person, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck them, Like, it was the whole situation. People was like, all right, I could kind of give you a pass because there was some fucked up shit that they was doing to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like would have happened with him. Like, I would have been like, yo, people saw what happened. Like, we saw that they was trying to rob him for his vehicle. You know what I mean? Me personally, I mean, you know, things happen and you can't really say what you're going to do in the moment, or the heat of the moment. But I know if it's something dealing with valuable shit, take that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not hanging on no fucking car door. I'm not fucking hanging on the steering wheel. Whatever. I'm gonna call the boys, nigga. They gonna come get your ass. Like, and I might come up with a better car because my insurance don't cover that bitch. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, and rest in peace to that person that lost his life. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that shit is, you know.
I mean, they said as soon as they jumped in the whip, she hit him with the stun gun. So he probably didn't have no time to really think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in that situation, cause I mean, they said that period in DC, it's not even DC, it's nationwide, that carjacking is on the rise. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much what's going on is people like old heads is giving these kids a little bit of change to snatch these cars because they send in the cars overseas for much more money. You know what I'm saying? So if you tell the kid, oh, I'm gonna give you 3 racks if you go ahead and you grab some couple cars for me. Unfortunately, especially in this day and age, they're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna get if they get caught, they're not gonna get hit with a full charge. You know what I'm saying? They might go to juvie, they might do something like that. Versus, you know, being an adult, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get the book thrown at you. But like with this situation, it goes back kind of like, so I said, like when we even had this conversation in excuse me, 3 years ago about when we were talking about unstable creatures, yo. I still feel like the kids these days are desensitized from just morals and morality. Because I mean, even in the video, the whole time the video was going on, like even from before they even pulled off with that man hanging on the door, you kept hearing a shorty talk about her phone. They're like, my phone is in the car, my phone is in the car. They showed like the extended version, you see the girl getting pulled out of the car. Meanwhile, the dude that died, his body is laying in the corner, you know what I'm saying, like a rag doll. And all she's doing is talking about her phone. And my thing is like, yo, you just literally killed somebody. Like you literally just murdered someone. You know what I mean? Like his lifeless body is like 10 feet away from you, and you just talking about your iPhone or your Android phone. It's like, yo, how sick is this? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't think they probably did not set out to kill this person. Like when they got in that car, like you said, they probably like, yo, we're gonna tase the spammer, and he probably gonna get out the car. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't think that, oh, this was gonna happen. But again, they also didn't, there's no rhyme or reason to them understanding what consequences are. Because like they were trying to, like, if you see the whole video, they were trying to like walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that were on this street prevented them from leaving. You know what I mean? But like this is a 13-year-old, and this is a 15-year-old. Like it's just like, yo, where are your morals at? You know what I'm saying? And again, the answer is they don't have no morals. That's why I don't feel sorry for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for that man and his family for sure. Like them girls, black, youth, all that shit. You know, I ride hard for my people and the kids, but they deserve everything that they're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to get the book thrown at them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to, because again, like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think we don't have I think in general, like the younger people don't have value on life. I mean, look at the video that we were looking at before the podcast started. You know what I'm saying? These Bammers is bragging about who they killed. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like why would you be on wax bragging about any of that? You know what I'm saying? It's because you don't value life. That's why so many people are rocking guns now, because they don't value life. You know what I'm saying? Like we come from the creed, like we'll fight with our hands. You know what I'm saying? If we got an issue with you, you gonna see these hands. Like Marquise done knocked out mad Bammers. You know what I'm saying? He done knocked out probably a dozen people. A dozen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never talked to gunplay.
I ain't fight. I don't know. I ain't fighting no more. I will have the pistol.
But before it was not about the gunplay. We never
respectfully.
When I was respectfully. When I was a young whippersnapper, yeah, of course not. But
the gunplay
nowadays, these like you were saying, these kids don't understand that. They can't take an ass whooping. So I'm not gonna even jeopardize my life to where I need to even have to fight, because it's like, yo, I know this nigga is not. They're not gonna fight. They're not. That's not what they're doing. That's not gonna be an option. So
I seen a post the other day, and somebody was like, "Yo, people, they should put a law where somebody has to they gotta win 3 fights before they're able to buy a gun." I was like, "Word, like that's real shit."
Shit, look at the dude that shot up the store. Was it in Colorado? That Bama bought that gun that same day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah,
the same day you cop a gun and you just start going off and shooting people. And then it's crazy, like the Republicans and all that stuff be like, and the people like, we got to have our guns. Like, I do believe that you should have the right to protect yourself and your family. But first of all, who needs an assault rifle? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is my same argument from 3 years ago. Like, nobody needs no machine. Like, why do you need a machine gun? Why do you need an assault rifle? You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen people actually have like crazy, like some GoldenEye, Call of Duty type guns and they want some residential stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, in the 1700s, like Marquise said, it was all about the pistol. You know what I'm saying? You had 2 pistols. You do the duel, you shoot each other, whoever died. You know what I'm saying? But it's like these Bammers got whole army type equipment, army level equipment.
Let me stop you right there. The niggas had cannons back then. Cannons to the left.
Cannons
to the right. The niggas they had cannons back then. So look, you think they was bullshit back then? No, they was not. They had cannons.
But when they pulled the cannon out, they were trying to take out the whole town or the whole.
Trying to take out everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to take out one person. You know what I'm saying? like these Bammers be having rocket launchers trying to kill somebody, kill one person. They end up killing like 8-10 people. Like, look at this shit that happened in Virginia Beach, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit got to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace to them people that lost their lives in Virginia Beach. Like, it's like you had people died completely innocent, weren't even involved in the situation. And it's like, when is it going to stop? Like, when's it going to stop? Like, we need to do better. Like, as a species.
I don't think it would never stop.
Yeah,
it goes back to the Roman times. It doesn't stop.
That's why I only want to, like, I want to have a kid, but I don't want to have a kid because it's like, yo, my kid has to look forward to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have to talk with your kid about, yo, like, you got to be in these streets. You got to make sure this, that, and third. And then it's like, it don't matter. It don't,
anyways, man. You want to have that.
And it don't matter. It don't even matter how much conversations you have with your kid or with anyone. Yo, if it's your time, it's your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Bama's be getting shot up at the doctor's office. They being shot up in church. They being shot up in school. Like you have no control over it. And I think that's the thing that's the most triggering thing. Like, is like, yo, I could literally be minding my business, not doing anything, and some joker is gonna be mad at somebody else, and next thing you know, guess what? I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do shit, but I'm dead. You know what I'm saying?
I agree but disagree. Because I think in those situations, I think in every situation you gotta be on like go mode. You gotta understand like life is like you always gotta like even I don't know how y'all feel about this, but like even when I go in restaurants, I don't sit with my back to the door. I always sit to where I see the entire layout of wherever I'm at. Like I do things, in a way to try to navigate when something could possibly happen. I'm not thinking that something's going to happen, but in case something does happen, I'm already ready. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people just go about float through life as if nothing can happen. And that's just not what it is. Shit can happen at any time.
Let me expound on that point. Like this is why I fuck with. Shout out to my man Russ, aka Taylor Made Dreams. Like this is why I pay attention to certain expats that don't live in the fucking. They call this shit the Matrix. This is the fucking Matrix. We should not be normalizing shit like that. You shouldn't have to be living like that, Keith. Like you should not have to be having to think about having to go and fucking look at shit to like. That's not normal, bro. This is not normal. This United States shit is not fucking normal, bro.
No,
like that's why I travel.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, like that's why I travel so much because I gotta give my brain a rest to think like that. Like when I go outside and I go to another country, I don't gotta think about that shit. I don't gotta think about fucking cops pulling me over because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Or thinking like, oh, I gotta watch this person because they might be out to get me type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll give myself a mental break away from this bullshit, away from fucking. It's just so much different shit that we deal with. You know what I'm saying? Everyday, day-to-day shit. And that shit is crazy.
I feel that point too, but I won't say that's not something that happens in different countries as well.
Hell no, it don't happen in different countries. You're not getting pulled over for being black in another country, bro. You're not getting pulled over because you're black.
I'm talking about that specifically.
We're not talking about countries that are owned by the shit that started here. We talking about countries that they don't move how the British move or whatever. We talking about people that this is what they came over here and conquered. You know what I'm saying? This is what they fucking this is why it's how it is. So if you go to their home country, of course it's gonna be like that there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about going to countries that they don't believe in that type of lifestyle.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's like I don't fuck with them countries there. I'm not pressed to go to no fucking France. Shout out to France and all that shit. You know what I mean? Parlez-vous français.
France is nice though, actually.
But yeah, niggas will get bombed over there though. It's nice to see, but it's like I'm not.
Niggas will pull a bomb out over there though. Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go over there and be on some fucking like. There's certain places that you can go in this world that don't deal with that type of shit. All they worried about is fucking making the ends meet for their family and going home safe and having a good time. It's a lot of countries that live by having fun and enjoying their life. And that's the type of places that I like to, visit. So it's like, give myself a mental break.
America is filled with all types of
this shit is built on hate. It's built on blood.
Yeah,
built on
types of hate. Want to try to avoid the police. Like the police ain't our friends. The government ain't our friends. Other races ain't our friends. Like
your own people ain't your friend. Your female counterparts ain't your friend. This shit is fucked up.
You turn around, you gotta have your defenses up and like you just
said,
like,
crazy.
You do need a mental break. But everybody can't get a mental break. So how do people that can't afford to travel, how do they get a mental break?
If you could afford to go to the club and buy a bottle for fucking $400, $500, you could afford to travel.
If you can afford to buy Jordans,
if you could afford them a Giuseppe's that you in the front on the gram to have motherfuckers looking at you like you making big bags, you could afford to fucking travel. That should be cheap as fuck.
If you can afford a Hermes belt, a Louis belt, a Gucci belt,
right, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Some exclusive J's,
right? Them $200 dates.
But we're not gonna. We don't have to put it just in that box of those people that flex material thing. I mean, there's regular people out here that work hard that still can't afford to travel.
Yeah, they got 9 kids.
Majority of the people are making bread out here. We talking about the people in our lifestyle and our type of. We're not talking to them type of people that can't afford it, bro. We talking about we're not talking to that.
What I'm saying is, what about those people that can't get a mental break?
then they
gotta change the situation. Just like everybody on this goddamn Zoom.
We
call,
want them people, right?
We all change our situations. You get everybody here change their situation.
Yo, John, at one time, weren't we those people that you talking about?
Yeah, but
nigga, I was broke as fuck. Nigga, I was working at UPS.
Ain't out there because we not that anymore.
Nigga, I was broke as fuck. UPS, getting that weekly check, slaving. What they call that shit? Twilight hours.
Yep, I was there.
Hey, it's not. It's what you want to change. What do you want to change?
Exactly. We're not talking to them.
Everybody can change. Everybody can change what they want to change. If you don't want to change it, yeah, you're gonna be stuck in that cycle. Change your shit.
We talk majority of the people we talking to right now. They're not living that type of life.
There's always something on the other side, man. It ain't
hell yeah, it's always, but we not talking to those people right now.
It ain't only.
I'm talking to people that's willing to put in work to change their situation. If you're not willing to put in work to change the situation, then yeah, I don't have a conversation for you. There's nothing I can tell you. That means what the fuck am I telling you?
Y'all niggas on a no sympathy run, man.
No, we're not on a no sympathy thing. We're talking
sympathize with some people, man.
This is a podcast. This is a podcast. Are we talking to the people you talking about, John? Right now,
I don't know who our audience is on every show. I mean,
right? We're not gonna be able to hit every single person that we talk about. Like that's not that's not real.
All I'm asking is what is alternatives to people that cannot
what's the
alternatives? I would say the alternatives they could do is find places and they could create their own environment. Like when we weren't able to go out to clubs, right? This taught a lot of people to, like, for instance, when me and Nat, we went out to Delaware for his birthday. We all got an Airbnb. We turned that to an event for the weekend. That's the type of stuff they could do. They don't gotta leave.
So that's all I'm saying. Like people that can't
create your own shit.
People that can't afford to go overseas,
but you still gotta drive to the store and deal with the fuck shit on the way to the store to pick up some fucking liquor or whatever. You still gotta deal with all the bullshit that we deal with in this matrix, regardless of what bracket you on.
So you saying anywhere in the States, no matter what you're trying to do, you still gonna have to go through all that.
You're gonna have to fight and fend for this type of shit that we talking about. We talking about racism. We talking about sexism. We talking about
all the isms. List all the isms.
Colorism.
Right. Colorism. We talking about motherfucking how much money you make isms. You know what I'm saying? Like
fundsism.
Bunsisms. We talking about all that.
Hey, it's about to be what do they call it? Masculinisms.
Call me Joe Brown.
Masculinity.
Call me Joe Brown because I've been there. UPS, I've been there.
You know what I'm saying? So
can Moneybag Joe solve all these issues?
Moneybag Joe, no.
I'm not depending on Moneybag Joe.
No, we don't put. I
just need my stimmy to come through. I mean, what's good?
You gotta call.
Yeah,
IRS,
so I could throw that shit. I'm gonna invest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a couple calls. I need that stimmy to pop up.
Call IRS, man.
Call IRS.
What's the nigga name?
You might not want to call them if you're doing some dirty shit. They might come find you.
You be locked the fuck up.
Look, they'll find me before I find them.
Them bitches done audited me for 2018, and I gotta pay 3 rackies.
What for 2018?
2018, yo.
Love.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
That's crazy.
Love.
Yeah, man.
It's
what
fair.
you made your own stimulus package in 2018.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, I'm about to make my own stimulus package.
Oh shit! Is it? I think I know what it's from. Is it from what that one thing that happened?
Nah, not even. I paid that.
Oh, it's not that.
You talking about the overpayment for the unemployment shit? Nah, that shit old. That was a stimmy. Them niggas.
This nigga Marv is hilarious, yo.
They got my ass. I was like,
Marv was hilarious, bro. Like the nigga said, and he said, hey, they trying to get me for
Speaking of that, let's talk about unemployment fraud. Let's talk about unemployment fraud today.
That BS, man.
Y'all better know. Y'all better have. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Everybody that's listening, Get credit monitoring, yo. It's shit is as low as $12 a month, man.
Yep.
You spend more than that on fucking bottles of liquor.
And not even that. It don't even if you don't have credit monitoring, you have a yearly free way to check your credit every single year. So
do they
take advantage of that?
Well, I'm talking about niggas out here
alert
living.
you when you get frauded on? When you get
they
frauded?
alert you about everything, yo. I got 2 credit monitoring. I got
anytime somebody with that type of shit, anytime somebody checks your credit, it'll alert him to say, all right, it's been an inquiry on your credit from this person or this, you know what I mean?
But when somebody steal your info, they on top of that?
Yeah. So what happens is you get hits. So like let's say somebody steal your identity, right? And they apply for a credit card. They're gonna alert you. They're gonna get alert. Like your credit was pulled.
Somebody got me twice before, man.
Yeah, you gotta have credit monitoring, yo, because otherwise you're not gonna know. Because so much information is transmitted across, everything, all platforms. So you never know who got your shit. Niggas do memberships to things all the time, and all them shits get hacked.
I called my bank. It was like, who shot you?
I have a workout app. I have a workout app, and that shit don't have none of my like personal information in it, but it has like my email, all these other things. And the shit was hacked, and the niggas stole all my information. But you can't. I mean, it's nothing you can do with because you don't have my social and all that shit. But shit get hacked all the time. So it's like, yo, you just gotta be aware of
niggas get hacked every day. B, you be alright.
Right. Credit monitoring alerts you with anything.
I got a scammer for every bump on your face, nigga.
Fat. be on your shit, you heard?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it's definitely good to get something like that.
Crazy times. But yeah, man, that unemployment shit was crazy. I actually, I'm a victim of it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how these people got my information.
You know how they got your info.
I have hinting suspicion, but I ain't gonna call nobody out. But I mean, it's crazy. Like it's wild, and like people just do anything. Stealing. Yeah, people do anything.
Make it make sense, my nigga.
Nigga say you're stealing.
But yeah,
allow me to be a victim. Nigga, that is a victim. That is a victim.
Rest in peace.
You know who ran up in your spot, yo.
Shit. I don't even know.
You know who had the blueprint.
We'll know by Friday, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Believe you me, we'll know by Friday.
So I'll say less, man.
Extra wild though, when you think about it. That's extra wild.
That's how you gotta be careful. Like, you gotta be careful, like
a 20-piece boneless extra wild wings.
You gotta be careful these days, man. Like I said, Marquis says the best advice.
You ever got hacked before, Marv?
I don't think I have. I can't say I did. No.
I know I got hacked twice, yo.
I had some outside of the country inquiries. Like, yo, I'm like, whoa, hell no. You're bugging.
They call us back. That wasn't me. I'm sorry. That wasn't me.
Niggas is wild. Lady name that was leading a march with the whole protesting about just all the injustice. What's her name? Tamika? Is it
Tamika Mallory?
Right. You heard about the whole thing with her and Cadillac?
Oh yeah.
Right. So we talking about morals. Do you think that's morally correct? What she did?
I think what she did, she's slowly being watered down from whatever perspective she started off with. They're gonna slowly attack and water her down with materialistic things.
Well, she started off with she was advocating for women's rights. Like she wasn't really like, and then she came into the fold with the Black Lives Matter. So I mean,
but whatever things that she's been an activist towards, they're gonna slowly water her down with material things, and she's gonna fall for it. She's gonna fall for it.
So whose fault is that? Is their fault for
That's why I can't. That's why I can't say both.
Her fault?
That's why I brought up that point because
for that person in that situation, that's her fault. When you talk about families that have lost somebody that was an unarmed victim and the state pays them off, I think those families don't understand what's going on. They don't know the chess play that's going on, so they get caught up in the fact that we were rewarded in this incident. We need to make sure that the city doesn't have unrest, and they feel bad because those families have morals. They don't understand that the chess play is we paid you off so you can tell these people calm down, everything's gonna be okay. We're not acting like this, you don't act like this. And that's a pattern that has already happened multiple times with these police killing unarmed people.
Right. And I mean, for the fact that we have a black family that they don't know, that's the majority of black family stories that they don't know about money. They don't know how to deal with money. So, and because we never had money, you know what I'm saying? So to speak, quote unquote. So like, at the end of the day, it's all from the system.
Says, so to speak. Word is bond.
You feel me? Like that's all from the system. Like that's all from the system that we were put into the situation. You got to figure it out. Here's your Go ahead, Keith.
But the family does have to take accountability for being irresponsible.
That's what I was about to say.
For being irresponsible.
So you can't blame.
That's what I'm trying to say. So
you can't blame the system. It's got to be the fucking family. Like,
I mean,
you gonna take this hush money?
Both got to get hit up because
the system is the reason that the family's in that situation to begin with. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
They got to take accountability.
That's where you want to go back.
We know the system's not going to change, right? So, are we saying that when someone that's unarmed and black or minority, whatever, is killed by police and the family's awarded money, they should just not take the money?
Well, the whole thing is they wouldn't be having the civil case if they weren't going to take the money. So if they file for a civil case, they're trying to get paid.
You're going to get compensation from the people that's supporting you. So you don't necessarily have to take money in a large lump sum, because now you taking this big lump sum and you negating all the people that was there supporting you, because they're looking at you like, whoa, what are you doing? Now you lost that money. So at the end of the day, it's like, do you want the same amount of money over a long time, a period of time, or do you want it up front just to keep it moving and whatever? Like, and I feel like they could,
like I said, if you file a civil claim, you're trying to get paid from the city. Point blank, period. Because you're not just trying to.
Doesn't that go hand to hand though?
Yeah, but the whole thing is, if you're trying to get paid and the city is more than willing to pay you, then a lot of times they're more than willing to let that officer go off free because they feel like, okay, we paid the cost for he or she to be free of any kind of charge. When they get that payoff, make sure you got the lawyers that's still gonna fight that fight. You mess with one of us, you kill one of us, we want to see you go under the jail. Matter of fact, we want you to be killed. Why we seem to be the only people with morals? The only people we care about other people so much. But
that's what was taught to us.
Religion.
Exactly. That's what was taught to us.
But that's a whole nother podcast because I got a lot to say about that.
Facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't
we could definitely go into that for sure. Religion, I do want to touch on that, but not today. You see, I think someone must have snuck some melatonin up in my yak, yo. My eyes. I feel like Marv, yo, a couple episodes ago, yo. I'm like a damn
this is
zombie.
Sponsored by Red Stripe.
I'm a damn zombie. We're gonna get ready to wrap up today. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to us being on the airwaves for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? We doing it big. You know what I'm saying? Like, kudos to And salute to 3 years more.
And salute to the consistency. I'm definitely celebrating the fact that I'm so proud that this is the longest consistent run that we had. So salute to that.
Absolutely. It's coming together like you said. It's coming together like Voltron.
So are y'all secretly shouting out COVID for consistency?
to the non-vaxxer.
you niggas is using COVID to talk about consistency?
Y'all non-vaxxers.
I ain't never need COVID to be consistent. But some you know, sometimes
I mean some relationships that I would say some relationships that were birthed out of COVID. The only reason that there was consistency is because we were locked down. I mean, if you just think about any elements that could be getting to the middle of you trying to develop something with somebody, COVID was canceling all that. So, but then once the real person comes out of that honeymoon phase, you never know what you're gonna get. How they gonna react to certain things that okay, now it's kind of warm outside. Now you can do this, that, and the third. Are you still gonna be the same person that was locked down?
I don't know, but I ain't going to say our consistency came from COVID. It just came from niggas was being consistent. That's going to be a whole another episode. We're going to break down the dichotomy of relationships with COVID. But you know what I'm saying? Like salute, but we actually record every week. We may not be on time, but we still record. You know what I'm saying? Where we have a plan in place and we are actually executing the plan. We can apply this to our everyday lives for everything. But salute, guys. Like I said, we're going to get ready to head off air. Salute as always to CP, our producer, in the background. Thank you for everything that you do. You know, you definitely have enhanced the show and you've made it better. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate you. And until next week, we're going to check y'all out. Peace.